Subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification button so that you never miss an update. Hello guys, welcome to my channel Glamorous Foodie. So today I'm going to share with you this amazing eggless black forest cake recipe. I made this cake without using condensed milk, without using milk powder and even without oven. So let's get straight into the video. So for our homemade oven setup, I have taken this aluminium kadhai. You can use any heavy bottom utensil that you have. Now I am adding simple sea salt or white salt into this. My salt looks a little bit brown because I have reused this many times. You can always reuse your salt and store it into a simple plastic container. Now I am just leveling the salt using a spoon to ensure evenly spreading of heat in our oven. Now I am just going to place a circular mold in the bottom. You can also use a stainless steel wire stand in the bottom. Now I am just going to cover this with a lid. You have to make sure that your lid covers your utensil perfectly. Now we will preheat our oven on high flame for about 10 minutes. Before our batter, we have to firstly prepare our mold. So for preparing our mold, I am cutting the butter paper. You can also cut the butter paper by the same process as shown in the video. After placing the butter paper in the bottom, I have just oiled the sides using refined oil and sprinkled some all-purpose flour and tapped the mold to spread it evenly. For the batter, I have taken 2 tablespoons salted butter and just whisk it to make it soft and fluffy. Now I am just going to add 3/4 cup powdered sugar. I have just taken simple sugar and just grinded it into a mixer grinder. I am going to add 2 tablespoons of refined oil into this and whisk it till it becomes soft and combines really well. So as you can see, our butter, sugar and oil mixture has combined really well. And now I am just going to add half cup of curd into this and again mix it really well to combine. And now I will add 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla extract into this. And now it's time for our dry ingredients. So here I am adding 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida. So here I am using Wingfields baking powder. You can use any baking powder that you have. I am adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. And now I will add cocoa powder. Here I am using Wingfields unsweetened cocoa powder. You can use any cocoa powder you have. I will add 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now I am just straining the dry ingredients. You can also use a pinch of salt into your batter, but I have used salted butter, so I am not going to add salt in my batter. And now I am just mixing dry ingredients and wet ingredients together. Now I'm adding 1.5 tablespoon of milk to make the batter of right consistency. We have to whisk our batter really well to make it lump free. And now I will add half tablespoon of white synthetic vinegar into our mixture, and after adding vinegar we have to really mix it fast. Now I will just pour my batter into the mold using a silicone spatula. And now I will just tap it 2 or 3 times and spread it evenly using the silicone spatula. So our homemade oven setup has been preheating from last 10 minutes. You have to be really very careful with it because it's really very hot. Now I will place my batter in the oven and cover it with a lid and bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes on a medium to low flame. After 35 minutes, I checked my cake and it was not ready, so I kept it for more 10 minutes. So, in a total of 45 minutes, our cake is ready now. And now I will check it with the help of toothpick. I will just insert a toothpick in the center of my cake, and if it came out clean, that means it's cooked properly. So, here as you can see, it's clean. So, now our cake is ready. So now carefully I will take my cake out of the oven. Now I will cover the cake using a damp cloth and keep it like this till it cools down to the room temperature. So now our cake has cooled down completely. We will now demold our cake. So firstly, I will just run a knife around the sides of the cake like this. And then cover the cake with a plate and flip it like this. So as you can see, our cake has come out clean. It's super soft and super moist. So our cake is ready. You can also serve it as it is or with chocolate sauce as you like, but I have to do icing on it, so I will keep it in the fridge for about 2 hours. So here I'm using this real whipping cream. You can get this from any bakery or any grocery store near you. It's easily available in the market. So for whipping our cream, I have taken this big bowl filled with ice and water, and now I am going to pour some salt into this so that ice does not melt fast. So here I have taken a small bowl and kept it into that big bowl filled with ice, and in this I have poured 1 cup of frozen whipping cream, and now I will whisk it using a hand whisk till it melts a little bit. So here as you can see, most of our ice crystals have now melted. So if you don't have a electric beater, you can also continue whisking it like this, but it takes lots of time and effort, so it's always preferable to use a electric beater. So now I am switching to an electric beater. Here I am using this Bajaj electric beater and I am using this attachment to whip the cream. So now we will start whipping the cream on the lowest setting, and you can increase the speed after every 2 to 3 minutes. So after whipping our cream for about 12 to 15 minutes, our cream is ready now and it has come to a stage of stiff peaks. You can also check your cream by using a spoon or spatula and try to pour it like this. If it falls down easily, that means the cream is not ready. So our cream is ready. Now we will decorate our cake. So now as you can see, I have covered my cake completely with the icing, and now I am just going to remove all the excess icing from my cake using this cake leveler. If you don't have a cake leveler, you can also use a knife or a scale and run around your cake like this to remove all the excess cream from your cake. Now I will keep this aside. So here I am using this Mode's dark chocolate compound. This is a 500-gram pack. You can buy this easily from any grocery store near you. It is easily available in the market. So I have taken a big piece of chocolate and I am just running a peeling knife around it. It will give us very thin and nice shavings of chocolate to decorate our cake. So now I will use these shavings and stick it around the sides like this, and I will also pour some shavings on the top only in the center portion. So here I have taken this star nozzle and now I will attach this with the piping bag using this coupler. And now I am putting my piping bag into a glass so that we can easily fill our piping bag with the cream. And now using the star nozzle, I will now pipe some roses around my cake. And now at last, to just give it a finishing touch, I will put some cherries on top of each rose. So finally our cake is done now. It's so delicious and super easy to make at home. If you liked this recipe, then don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such wonderful recipes. Thank you for watching. Bye.